Hi guys, welcome back to the Resinator. As you can see by my desk, I've got a massive array of bits and pieces on here. Today I'm going to be making some bookmarks. I haven't done bookmarks in ages. I think I've done two videos before. One was an absolute fail and it was maybe my second or third video ever on the channel. And then I did another one, I think it was video 16 possibly, where it actually turned out I was very happy with those. It was just dropping down alcohol inks and white sinker, I believe. I think I put sinker in them. Anyway, today I thought I'd do some with dried flowers. I don't work with dried flowers a lot. I'm not actually that keen on them. It's not that I'm not keen on them. It's just that whenever I've tried to work with them, the project's turned out a bit rubbish. But I'm going to give it a go. So first of all, I want to separate out some of the clear that I've already mixed and put through the debubbling machine, because I'm going to put some colour in those. Now, as always, when you're working with resin, make sure you use the appropriate PPE, so gloves, respirator and an apron. There's links in the description to the PPE that I use. I'm just going to move some bits out of the way because I want to turn these moulds around. So let's just move those a little bit. Which way around? Let's do them that way. So I've got blue flowers and purple flowers. Let's do the blue first. I'm using about mica powders, and the resin that I am using is Tea Expert High Gloss, which so far I'm absolutely loving. So I don't need too much of this. So I'm just going to put that in and let it flow and see how far it goes. I would rather have to add more than take it out. That should flow around there. I actually think that's probably enough, because I do need room for the colour. So I'm going to move that out of the way for a minute, and then pop some clear in. I always struggle with bookmarks, and one of the reasons why is because my eyesight's quite poor, so I can never see whether they're filled correctly, whether I've made them too shallow, which was how my first ones failed, or if I've overfilled them, which is why I've had failures in the past. Now, I'm not going to add any more to that because I need room for the flowers, and I'm not going to move that blue just yet because I want to see what it does itself. So let's pick out some blue flowers. I had tweezers, there they are. Now those I know are going to be too big, so let's move that out this way a second. Now I'm going to be putting these face down, and that fits in quite nicely. I'm not going to worry too much about bubbles underneath all these dried flowers, and you'll see why in a bit. But I do want to put a bit of this resin on there. I perhaps should have put less in and then topped it up after, but It's too late now. Let's see if I can get some resin covering these. And then once they're covered, I'll maybe reposition them. We'll see how it goes once they're covered. That purple one, I actually don't like that. That's too purple for this one. It will be better in the other one. So I'm going to take it out. And if it's not ruined, pop it back in the other one. But that'll work. Or will it? Will that work? Kind of. Okay. So I'm going to move this blue a little bit because it's quite a harsh line. So I'm going to swirl it a little bit because this is going to be behind this first flower. So I don't want such a harsh line. And then let's just make sure that they are all submerged. That one's better. I know what I want to achieve, but it might end up being a bit of a hot mess. So let's see if I can move that over a little bit. Okay. Now I've also got these little beads. Now these are probably going to cause a load of bubbles. I hope not. And they're a really nice bluey colour, so I'm going to pop a few in here. I shouldn't need too many. These beads do have holes in the middle. Oh goodness me, didn't think that through, did I? Okay, so I'm just going to drop some in and manoeuvre them around to where I want them. Okay, I'm not going to do any more to that one. Let's see if I can move some of this blue stuff out of the way. There we go. And let's move on to the purple. This is pale purple mica powder. No. No, I can't get rid of it. Is there anything a little bit more purple in here? I thought I saw another one of those. I don't know what I've done with it now. No, never mind. So I'm gonna make sure that these are submerged because I'm putting something else in here. This is starting to get a little bit sticky now. Right, let's put in what I was going to put in here, which is caviar beads. Oh, I've got flowers everywhere. Caviar beads. Let's find a little pot to put some in. And then I'm just gonna shake some in and move them around. This is getting sticky already. As much as I like this resin, it doesn't give, you don't have much time with it once you go through the debubbling machine. It starts to go off quite quickly. I think that's a bubble. Okay, I'm going to leave it there before I mess them up, and I will see you back for the demold. These have been curing overnight, so they're ready to pop out of the moulds. So let's do it. I'm going to loosen the hole first. They should pop out nice and easy. Ah, I love that. Do you know what? I wasn't sure that those caviar beads were going to come out that well, but they were disguised by the colour of the mould. And now that it's out of the mould, oh, they show up really well. I'm really pleased with that. You could use it either way. I wish I'd covered over that a little bit more, but I don't mind. I don't mind it. It's still pretty. And let's do our blue one. These are still a little bit soft, but give them a couple of days and they'll be hard. I like the wispy bits there, but turn it over its proper way. And that's actually lovely. Oh, we've got a little escape bead there, but it doesn't matter. And I wasn't sure again whether the sheen on those beads was going to come out, but it has. So they're going to be quite difficult to see on there. But the pictures at the end will be on a white background. But yeah, on the whole, I'm really pleased with them. I actually got the pour right for a change. I either go way overboard and they need a massive amount of trimming up, or they're too shallow. So I'll pop some tassels on those and you'll see those in the pictures. But yeah, that's a win, I think. Like I say, I'm not massively keen on doing things with dried flowers. They look pretty for other people, but they always look a bit rubbish for me. But I'm happy with those, so that's good. If you like what I'm doing, please pop a like on the video and subscribe and share the channel. It's a couple of little clicks and it's free. Links for everything that I've used will be in the description. That's for the project, for the Etsy store, and to buy me a coffee. There's also a super thanks button down there, and I just want to say thank you to everybody who has bought from the Etsy store, bought me coffees and given me super thanks. I really appreciate each and every one of you, and everything that comes in from that goes straight into the channel to keep me doing what I love. Keep an eye out on the channel for memberships because they're going to be coming really, really soon. And all that's left to say is thank you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.